Mute me. Hello! Not mute me, unmute me. Hello. There we are. I'm not crazy. It's fine. Hello, can everyone hear me? I think I've done this correctly. This is my first time streaming. I have done a takeover. You may notice I'm not John. At least I don't think I'm John. Yeah, we'll find out. But I am here, and I'm going to be streaming. Nope, it didn't work. That's a problem. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, just the sheer fear of things going wrong. Yes, so I am here. I am streaming Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to be doing an honor mode run. We are going to be doing. Got some mods on, and we're just gonna pray I live. I suppose is the key thing to this. Who knows if we will? Fingers crossed. So we're going to start new game. And like I say, we're going to go straight to honor mode. The characters can live or die. I only care if I live. Well, me and Karlak. As long as Karlak lives, then we're all happy there. So I'm going to skip this cutscene because I've played this game a lot and have seen this cutscene a billion times, roughly. Because I also played it during early access, and I played a lot of it during early access. I was already 150 so hours in before early access finished. So obsession is a word people like to use. So for my character, I'm thinking of going for a Dark Urge because Belonging the Dark Urge, if you haven't before, is just really lots of fun. It adds open a lot of new dialogue options, and it just adds a bit of extra little spice to the game, especially if you've completed it once already. If you've done just a custom origin character, I recommend going back either as the Dark Urge or going back as one of the other origin characters. These are all the people you meet later in the game, such as my wife, my glorious wife. But we're not playing as my wife today. We are playing as the Dark Urge. Now, by default, the Dark Urge is this sorcerer dragonborn, but unlike the others, you can fully customize that the Dark Urge origin. So, like Asterian's always going to be an elf. Lae'zel's always going to be a Githyanki. You can change their. You can't change their classes. They just helpfully tell you. But yeah, we're going to go Dark Urge, and I'm playing with mods. So a couple of mods that I've got installed. I've got one that lets me have every party member because I am incredibly indecisive and don't like making people feel left out. So I want everyone with me all the time. And I've also got, to balance that, because I'm playing on honor mode, I have got a mod to increase the difficulty. But I've also got a mod that lets me play as 2 custom races at the moment. So I've got Genasi. Anyone who watches the Final Boss Fight D&D live streams will know that I play a Genasi. I play an Air Genasi called How, who is a big, lovable idiot. And I was tempted to do an honor mode run with him, but I don't know how well he would translate into Baldur's Gate because he's a lot stupider than I think you're supposed to be in Baldur's Gate. There's some level of intelligence that your character possesses that he does not. So we're going to go with an Aasimar for today, which gets these cool cracks, which replicates a character you see later in the game, but you don't have to have them. And then they've translated a lot of the features from the game for the races as well. So you've got the different marks you get from being an Aasimar. So I'm going to go for the Scourge Aasimar, and we are going to be a paladin. Now I am rushing through this purely because I don't know how interesting it is to watch someone on a custom a character creation screen, and kind of want to get into the meat of the game itself. So we're going to go Oath of the Ancients. We're going to go for Saluna as our patron. Now, this is another mod that I've added in because originally deities are limited to your clerics. They're the only people that are allowed to have deities, but I put a mod in that lets everybody have deities. And fun fact, that was going to be a thing that they had in the game because there are lines that we will see throughout the game where it specifies I am a paladin of Saluna or what have you. Is there game audio? I'm now curious. Can chat tell me if you can hear the wonderful "Down, Down, Down" by the River song? If you can't, I'll need to fix that, and I'm sure I know how. It won't make it worse. Okay, so people can't. There we go. Let's just push that button, which I think will fix it. And you'll tell me if it did. And if it didn't, we'll just weep. Right.
Where to next?
So,
What was that?
let's make ourselves... What do we want? I think he's got quite angry eyebrows, and I like that. I think having a bit of an angry looking person could be quite fun. Some scarring. We're a battle-hardened paladin, so... That song has existed in my soul for far too long. So I'm sharing that pain. Oh, that reminds me, I need to go into the settings. Because I need to turn off nudity, because Twitch won't like that. Michael needs to figure out how to... Oh, I'll turn on subtitles as well, actually, for people. Now, Michael also needs to figure out... Oh, yes, the game is loud, so we're just going to drop that to about there. Let me know if that's better, if you still want it to go down any further. I'm trying to find the option to disable nudity, but I can't find it. So we're just going to scream for a bit as I look. Oh god, these are the things that you don't think about until you actually go live, and then you're like, should have done that. Ah, there it is. Show genitals off. Show cinematic nudity off. So you're not going to be shocked by any sudden nudity, so don't worry, don't panic. Right, let's continue making our wonderful, wonderful guy. Do we want tattoos? Well, let's make the rest of him and then decide if we want tattoos. I don't like his gold makeup. I don't mind a bit of, like, minor, but let's not make his eyes pop. And let's actually give him human-ish eyes. Then that's back to devil eyes again. We may lose our eyes later, who knows? There's a bargain you can make that is... Well, there are two ways to lose an eye in this game. It is great fun. Yeah, I like that. And sort of blue eyes with the eyeshadow makes his eyes pop a bit, which is quite nice. Let's look at hair. I hate this hairstyle, so let's change that. Do we go generic like that, or do we go like? Should we make him like a? Oh, that's a bit too orange. Just give him some like bubblegum pink hair. So you can only lose one. You don't get to lose the eyes twice. You get to lose one eye 2 ways. But if you pick one way, you don't get given the second option to lose the eye, because that would be silly. What should we do for hair? There are a lot of options for hair in this game, and there's also options for no hair. Some of them are bad, like that, which I don't think I've ever used, and I can't see myself ever using it. Much like this one, I can't see a character that woke up and picked, you know what, this is my hair, this is what I want. And then there's also hairs that your companions have, so if I want me and Gale to match hairstyles, I can. Kind of like that hair. Looks like a sort of dashing knight kind of person. It's a bit too long. That's a bit too... Maybe we do go... Maybe I do steal Gale's hair, because it actually looks quite nice. Or we just go for like unkempt version of Gale's hair, so that we get the best of both worlds, really. I started this by saying, I don't really want to spend too much time on the character customizing, because I don't know how interesting it is, and here I am debating hair. Just go back and forth. So, we'll rush through a bit. We can change it later if we get in the game and realise how much we hate it. Hello! Hello and welcome. It is lovely seeing you here. I see that I imagine you're that's a friend of mine who's streaming, or was streaming, I suppose. I suppose our stream has stopped now, otherwise she wouldn't be just hopping into somebody else's chat. But it's so lovely seeing you. Currently debating what beard I want. I do kind of like that one. Do you kind of like it? Makes him look like like a conquistador kind of thing. Yeah, let's go with this. Screw it. And then, so we don't get horns because we're not a tiefling, but... oh, thank you so much for trying, though. Oh, you're an angel. So, because I'm not a tiefling, I don't get horns, but the mod added a bunch of, like, angel things, so I could have those if I want. Like, I could just have a halo, and that's just always going to be there. Or just some, like, crown of, like, swords and things, and just gems floating around me, which I can see the appeal of, but not for me, so we're just going to go without it. And I think that's us. I think that it's us. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm just going to double check all my stats are good. Yeah. I might change some of these. I don't really care for athletics. I think I'm going to put it into religion. And do I want insight? That's 0. We'll stick with it. Yeah, we'll stick with this. Right, we're going to proceed. We need to pick a name. It defaults to the Dark Urge, but I think that's sort of a bit of a weird name to introduce yourself as. So, oh god, now I have to think of a name. God, it's always the worst part. I could just go Steve, but I feel that doesn't really fit our epic fantasy warrior. So I am getting up fantasy name generator on my phone. Unless anyone in chat has a good idea for a name for my guy, you have until I find a good one on fantasy name generator. This is a very fascinating part of the stream, but you can just watch my forehead as I look down. It's a very good forehead, though, so enjoy it, is what I say. Ooh, older. That's a bit evil, but let's see. Ooh, oh, Tidriel. Honestly, that is me. Like, the minute someone says, come up with a name for it, it's like, I'm a DM. I DM a lot of games of D&D, and they're like, what's this person's name? I'm like, oh, why did I make them speak to anybody today? And I just have to pick a name out of the air, and I have, on occasion, just picked a celebrity's name and just been like, this you're talking to Christopher Hemsworth. Man, I have not found a single name I like. We're just going to go with a name that I picked a D&D character once, Ereth. So we're just going to go with that. Oh, actually, no, let's go Erelith. Erelith is a better one. It's got a certain je ne sais quoi to it. So, and then we make a guardian. And again, because I actually like to get to play in the game, we're gonna randomize the appearance. Oh, that's actually quite a good shout already. Oh, I like her. Oh, I love the hair. Yeah, I think we're gonna go this one. Like that was quite a fun little random one we got there. When you randomize appearances, well, you can actually go back and forth between them, so you could generate a couple and then pick which one was your favourite. So, yeah, we're gonna go with this person though. I like that quite a lot.
Remarkable.
Right, let's venture forth. And again, we're gonna skip the cutscene because if you want to watch them, you can. But I've seen it 1,000 times, and we want to actually get into the game itself. So I have already misjudged how much I'm going to talk in the stream because now my mouth is exceptionally dry. Hey, there we are. We're covered in blood. Isn't that fun? What a way to start. And that's one of the sort of different things that happens when you're playing a Dark Urge, is you start the game covered in blood.
Head thrums and pounds. That pounding blood obscures who you are. An overwhelming loss of memory. How you ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing in your skull, besides your name and a headache. But you are in danger.
Well, that's fun. Yeah, let's say my name aloud. This is who I am. I have a part of myself.
The Dark Urge. Whatever that is, that is you.
Cool.
You will claw back the truth. But first you have to claw your
Oh, I
way
am
out
very
of here.
handsome. You know what? With that intense expression, I'm a little bit into me.
My
Right. So, as it's my first stream, I like to just over plan things. So I've made a couple of places where my face cam can go. For some reason, it doesn't want me to be in shot, so I can be down here. It hasn't not made me laugh once yet, or I could be up here. So I'm going to be up here, and again, it really doesn't seem to know where it wants me with this autofocus thing. So stop flirting with myself. Well, no one else will flirt with me, so I have to. So.
Swift as my feet can
Right,
carry me.
off we go on a grand... I'm just going to move the camera ever so slightly so I'm a bit more central. That did nothing. So we're just gonna have to... Okay, so some people flirt with me. I apologise. I believe that's you. Unless that's not what you're offended by, in which case I'm... Oh, no, that was. Okay, fine.
More for me.
Visions project into your mind. A nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
As with any RPG, it's always a good idea just to find as much stuff as you can and fill your pockets as soon as possible, because you never know when you're going to die. I also have a hotbar here, which is a bit chaotic. I'm not going to worry about that. I might change it when I'm not on stream, because if I thought you guys sitting and watching me make a character was going to be boring, I think you watching me organise my hotbar would be even more boring. So I'm not going to sit and force you to do that. Right, this is the first interactable thing in the game, so we're going to give it a go. And this is normally a good sort of indication of how lucky we're going to be. Typically, not very. Now I have turned on Twitch integration, I think. But I don't know how it works, so I'm just going to make sure it is on. It's not on. Now it's on. There we go. So what I can do is I can start a poll, and it lets you guys pick my dialogue options. I say for me, I'm not going to let you do everything, because I can see that going incredibly wrong. So I'm going to do the roll, and then you can decide what to do once we have that information. Because I trust you, and I also really don't trust you. Oh, that's a good start. I have on several occasions started a new character, interacted with this pool by first roll critical fails. So
touch could cause it to crumble.
So the slightest touch could cause it to crumble. And I'm going to see what you do with that information. I'm going to regret this decision immediately, I feel. Has that happened? I can't see anything. Chat, respond to me. Let me know if this worked. Let me just... Ba-ba-ba. Don't know how to do the thing. Honestly, I don't either. So I've alt-tabbed quickly to see if I can find out how. Okay, well, someone is saying to reach for the pool even if they don't know how to do the thing. So I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna regret it. Oh, the extension doesn't seem to be getting information from the game. That's great. What I might do is I'm just going to make sure it's enabled. I'm going to quickly save. And because I can't load the game... Oh, I can load the game? I don't... No, I can't. See? No loading. I'm going to go to the main menu and hop back in and see if that fixes things. So, uno momento. Thank you for blowing me up. This is the first time you've been to one of our streams and you decide, you know what, I'm going to cause nothing but chaos and pain. Right, so let's go back in and see if that has fixed things. You say I've got to teach you Twitch stuff. I don't know Twitch stuff. This is John, who normally... who normally does these things, taught me a lot of what to do and how it will work. So hopefully now
Need to find a way
Can lovely
forward.
chat people tell me if the Twitch extension stuff is working now?
I
'Cause
feel
that'd be great.
better.
Look at him. He is quite a handsome man. It could be because he's covered in blood,
Let's see
and
what
that
this
does make
does.
anyone instantly more attractive. I don't make the rules.
Anything of use?
Dead Goblin, classic. There was just a noise, and I have no idea what it was. That's fun.
We are here.
Oh my god.
Here.
My mouse
Images
is
of
also slowly
goblins,
dying at
their
the moment.
habits and histories
Just
flash into
fun.
your mind. A schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves,
There's a lot of these like
sinews,
interesting little
as much
things.
living being as shit.
Some of them actually reference things that you find out later in the game, so it's
A
really
feeling penetrates your mind.
interesting for like a second playthrough to hear those things and find out this information. So, like that. Spoilers, references stuff. I'm not going to tell you what it references, but it references something later. Still no game data. That's annoying. Should I just turn it off? What should I do? Who knows?
Worlds beyond worlds flash before
John,
your
if you're
eyes.
around, can you have a
Empires
look
of
and
the
see what I could do to
Atlantic
fix that pretty, please?
traversed by
Thank
ships
you.
just like this.
Yeah, these little tablets you find, these rune slates, they have references to like things that happen. Ah, thank you, Voice of God, also John. And they have references to things that happen later in the game, or things like that, which is quite fun. And like I say, it's really just a dedication that the people that made the game, Larry, and who I adore, and who actually have an office fairly local to where I am. I say without trying to dox myself too much. They just have a lot of dedication and a lot of really love in this game, which shows quite a lot. Oh, my fingers are glowing. That's probably because of their whole ASMR thing. I don't know if I want to keep myself in the little bubble because I look like I'm in an 80s sitcom, or if I want to like take myself out of it during
From
cutscenes.
this place, you'll free us
Oh look, my hair looks a bit purple,
before they return.
which fitting for me. I normally have purple hair, but
Return.
it's been a while since I've done a redye. Who am I talking to? A man or a brain?
A newborn, born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Now the question is, am I the kind of person who assumes that a minion of these intellect devourers are going to be evil, or do I make a friend?
From this body. From
Who
this
knows?
case,
This would be a great
free
time where
us.
if the Twitch extension was working, I'd ask you guys, but I can't. So, okay, so I've got one person in the chat saying make a friend. So unless anyone stops me before I make a friend, we're gonna make a friend. Let's just see how well I do on an investigation first. Not well.
Apart from this strange context, you notice nothing unusual about the brain.
Yeah, nothing unusual except the fact that it's, talking into my brain itself. Right, we're going to go for the old brute strength method then. Not going to use our brains, we're going to use our muscles. Hell yeah, that was a lot more successful. And yes, someone has said that they've noticed the foxtails. Yeah, I have a little fox blanket. Because I am who I am as a person. And this is a very scientific way of getting a brain out of head. Just give it a smack. If you ever need to remove a brain, just hit it real hard. I don't actually do that. I think that could be a
The brain
crime.
lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
No, we're making a
Your
friend.
fingers
I want to be friends with a
the
cripple.
desire
I shouldn't
to
say
rip
that.
its
I'm
unborn
disabled,
brain
so
to
that's.
shreds.
I'm gonna get in trouble. John's gonna yell at me. Jen's gonna yell at me. Oh, you ever like forget that you're online and then say things you're like, that was a mistake. Look at him, he's so cute.
Our freedom is ours, friend.
Like, not like your traditional cute, but like your little weird cute.
Listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
Hello!
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Okay. Yeah. No. Well, I just put my password. It's actually written. My password's written on the Fox blanket, so I never lose it. No. I should go, but yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, no Twitch integration. So if there is any particular thing you want me to do when a chat pops up, feel free just to scream at me in the chat instead. Isn't that fun? Right. What is at the helm?
Tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
They will not hear it. We will not survive here.
I'm just going to
We are
get
needed to
a
navigate.
cookie.
We are needed to leave this realm.
Ah! God damn, I'm breaking things.
Us. We are us.
Is that directed at me? Have I drunk water today? I've drunk a lot of this. This is squash. It's like water, but better.
To the helm we go.
Let's go, brain friend.
To the helm.
I love us. I love us so much. Oh, hello. You're right, sir. I mean, we did take his brain, so he's probably not alright, actually. Let's not criticise the man without a brain. So please don't criticise me. I am just going to snack on a cookie as well. This is the best. This is a great day. I've got a cookie, I'm playing Baldur's Gate. What's not to love? Yeah, I'd probably have a little like freak out if my brain grew legs and left as well. Which I do feel I have some days. It really, really gets me that feeling.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past.
Ugh,
A
Lae'zel.
dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the Gith's eyes.
I have no idea who I'm going to romance in this playthrough, so we're just going to play it by ear.
What is this?
If anyone has any thoughts, I'd probably, this pains me to say, I won't romance Karlach,
Blesses me this day.
because I've romanced Karlach
Together.
1 or 2
we might
times,
survive.
maybe more. I mean, if you were an option, I would pick you as my romance, of course I would.
We carry mindfully a parasite.
Why is my camera doing that? Why does my camera really not want you to see my
Unless we are
chin?
cleansed, our bodies and minds
Just
will
gotta
be
sit up.
tainted and
Just
twisted.
gotta, it's like my camera's yelling at me to sort my posture out by not scrolling downwards. We're turning into mind flayers. There must be something we can do.
Until we escape. That must be our priority.
I wonder if it will. Oh no, I was hoping it'd be more on her face, and I'd just be like, I believe that.
Exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control.
Yeah, my camera is just yelling at me to sit up straight. It's really, it's really not
as long as
fair.
it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Why, thank you. I went to RADA. I didn't. I've done an exam at RADA, but that was Shakespearean. I had to do Shakespeare. It was good fun, actually. I really enjoyed the experience, but I've not really acted in a long time. So, as I was saying before, I have some mods to increase the difficulty because I'm playing on Honor mode, and I have the increased party limit. Part of that is you'll see that Us has like double the health he normally does, and the Imps have more health. So that's sort of a thing that they're going for at the moment. Is there's just a lot of things with more health, just to make the fights a little bit more challenging. So Right, I'm going to activate Divine Sense. Divine Sense is really good during this tutorial mission because it gives you advantage on attacking Celestials, Fiends and Undead, and I believe this imp is a Fiend if you right-click and examine. Fiend! Why can't they be friend instead of Fiend?
You picked the wrong fight,
Give
friend.
us bam. Oh, that was a good hit.
Swift and lethal.
And then it's Lae'zel's turn, and she's going to just run over. Smack him with the... Ah! Dream team right there. Rude. They're not allowed to hit us back, that doesn't seem fair. Well, that one didn't, so... No worries, go do your housework.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Have fun, if you can. Find a way to make it fun.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Treat it like a Baldur's Gate quest and give yourself experience points.
Victory awaits. You vow or you break.
Oh, come on, Lae'zel. Gonna smack him with the back end of the sword instead. Wow, that was a bad turn from Lae'zel, honestly. Letting the side down. Yeah, I know you said, well, everyone included you as well, so I'm very sorry that everything is still left to do. So hopefully there's not too much and you get it done quickly. Smack in these imps. Smack in these imps.
Time to strike.
There we go.
You prove surprisingly.
Now take all their stuff.
Now to the helm.
See, they have these weird like little void bulbs and spiked bulbs, and they're very rare, but I never use them, and I don't know why. I don't know if they I don't even know what half of them do. So maybe this is the game where we finally throw stuff at people. That being said, I do throw stuff at people. When I was romancing Karlach, I had her as a barbarian, and I mainly threw people at other people. And that was a great move, so we'll be doing that in this game, because it's good fun just picking up somebody and chucking them at their friends. I'll do that just to get back anything we've used. Lots of corpses around, lots of stuff.
We need to get out before it's too late.
Let's talk to Lae'zel.
Not now. We must go
She's
to
so
the helm.
pretty. I love her. You'll hear me say that a lot in this game. I love a lot of these characters.
Your only chance of survival.
Part of the obsession, I think.
Now move. You are wasting time. Control over the ship. Or do you wish to die here?
If it was an option, I'd rather not die anywhere, but... Ooh, health potion.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Quickly, through the sphincter! If I had $1.
Gate machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Ooh, let's see if we can.
Another mystery.
No.
Can't read
No.
the script.
Okay. I think I've made a himbo, because so far I've not really done well on any intelligence-based checks. So,
Arcane sigil.
okay, apparently
Make this out.
we've got just a couple of all muscle, no brain people. So, middle button push. Well, I'd like to say that, oh no, I didn't know that was going to happen. But I have played this game, as I've said, far too many times. So,
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Can I push a guy into that little pit in the middle? I wonder. Oh no, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the angle on it. No, it's red, so that means you can't push him, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to hit him with our weapon. Or not. Good job, me. What did us do to you, man? That's just rude. One fun thing about this game is if you can't walk somewhere, like it's too far to move. Sometimes you can still jump there, so always try and jump. There we go, that's better, team. So yeah, Lae'zel can't get round to the back of this guy, but she can jump there, which is very useful in this game. Just give yourself a bit more mobility. Now we're just gonna give that guy a smack. Hell yeah. Again, I feel like he could have punched us and it would have done more than that acid splash spell. 1 hit point?
I won't give in.
Why? There we go. Look, the body's gone. Ah, a feather, my favourite. Just gonna loot all the bodies. Loot all the bodies. Loot all the bodies. I hope this isn't her bag. There's a woman in there, Shadowheart, who I also love. Again, I warned you, I love everybody. I'm full of love. Going through the next sphincter, like it doesn't look great. But then whose sphincter does? I feel that's going to be clipped. I should have said that. That was a mistake.
How many hosts of these gay infected? Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
A rune. But for what?
These green jars, if you've never played the game and you're going to, keep it. There is a part later in the game where you can use it.
A brain in a jar.
And the game never tells you that. But you come across different ones later, and I was playing it with a friend, and we were both like, I swear we had some of those at the beginning of the game that we'd long since got rid of. But yeah, they put things right at the beginning of the game that you could use sort of about 2/3 of the way through is when they finally have a use. It's mad. Perfect. Do we push the button? I do like pushing buttons. I'm going to give chat a couple of seconds to tell me if I should push the button. Oh, yeah, immediately push the button. Oh, there we go. This is your fault, not mine.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod.
I am handsome,
Commanding
though.
the person inside.
And my character. I hate myself sometimes. You did that. That was you. No! Why? I'm sitting fine, webcam.
Changed at the pull of a lever.
Did they like to be pointing at
Power.
chat?
If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
We need to get out of here before it's our turn.
Oh, there's another fun thing you can do when you sit in these chairs.
I hear something. Voices.
I hear nothing of the sort.
Yep, just starting to hear voices, that's great. Oh yeah, there's another one of those green jars. So yeah, if you're playing the game and you want to have a little fun, grab those green jars and keep them, because, like I say, they'll be useful later. Money, 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 and a necklace.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
And again, that's a reference to something that happens, like, that you see later. And I think that's so cool. Like, they've got these little indications of things, but they make no sense to you the first time round, and it's such a cool thing.
We have no time.
There's a lot of interesting things that happen sort of on a second playthrough, and I'm not going to, like, talk too much spoilers about them, because we're playing this game and there's no point in me going, oh, this really great thing happens at the end, because hopefully we'll get there eventually. Unless we die. This is honor mode, and if we die we have to start again, so who knows.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Good. Try using it on that machine next to me. Hurry! Please!
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. But what is its purpose?
Guys, I have bad
Will it
news.
free the captive?
I have run out of cookie.
Transform her like that other unfortunate.
Okay, so let's do a brain. Like, let's use our intelligence and figure this out. It's gone so well for us so far. Oh my god, we actually did it. Our glorious himbo had a moment where the two brain cells hit each other and came up with a thought.
Lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine.
Oh, I realised I didn't
This
really hit
device
by
is
myself. I've
different
not
from
gone
the
with the
one that
really
caused the
big,
other
beefy
captive to
body type, which I
transform.
could have done.
Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
I don't know if we can change that using the magic mirror. We'll have a look when we get to our camp.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Yeah, I'm sure this will be fine. Nothing says good vibes than Illithid. I like how they made it 2, so there is a chance that you can fail it. Which just seems
the
mean.
biomechanical brain of the console.
Yes, that is the
process
first
your
of
command
many authorities.
and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
That's a terrifying sentence. Oof! Sack of spuds. So this is Shadowheart. This is who I thought I was good at romance when I first played the game,
That damn thing
and
was
then
gonna
I
be
met
my
Karlak, and
Thank you.
I just, you know,
Your mind lurches into
big
her
beefy
thoughts.
tiefling woman, I couldn't say
Her
no.
Gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
I hope she did, it would have saved her a lot of time.
You keep dangerous company.
Dangerous companies? What do you need in a
Fair
fight?
point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Did you feel what I felt before? We were in each other's heads.
I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. But that'll have to wait. Are we going to help each other or not?
Alright then, let's get going.
Shadowheart.
I'm Erilith.
One moment.
Oh my god, she's got a dice.
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right.
What I like
We
is those two have a very sort of antagonistic relationship, but the two people that played them are like best friends in real life, and I love that. Through another sphincter! Through the sphincter to victory.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own
See?
judgment.
Always fighting.
Cane yank.
So there's a fight coming up, and what people did in early access is they would just hang out in this room. You'd just keep one person in this room, constantly healing your party so that you would never lose. So they added a couple of things to the final fight, which you get just past this sphincter. They added a countdown timer, and they added more enemies, and you'll see what I mean by that in a second. Tasty brains. Like, I don't want to be mean, but 3 imps killed that guy. He was not very tough.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves! We will connect.
See, just us is cute. For like a brain with legs.
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it.
No, don't, because I'll start singing, and then, you know, that'll be the whole stream would be me singing songs. No, you're cute. How dare you? So yeah, another thing, because the difficulty increased in the normal version of the game, there is a chance you could defeat this guy and take his sword. No, he has 450 hit points. He can keep the sword. Now, what I should have done is I could have changed out Shadowheart's spells and given her command and commanded him to drop it, but I forgot, so we can't do that now because I can't reload. So we're just gonna do what we can.
Got to press on. I am fury. I am death.
Just gonna do a little jump over there. And stab. So yeah, they added this reach it before it crashes, which wasn't there in the early access of the game, because people were just being like, I wonder how much I could just stay on this ship for.
My hand.
Did I install that mod? That's a question. One moment, please, audience. No, I can't even figure out if I did. I did look at installing a mod, because in D&D 5th edition, initiative, which is what determines the order of combat, is dealt by a D20, but in this game they changed it to a D4 for some reason. So I think I put the mod in that changes that to give it a bit more like variety, but who knows? It's not really the most important thing. Yeah, it used to be like you could just stay up here, and like I say, you'd have someone stay out in this room, constantly just healing your party, because if you interact with this thing, it just heals your entire party. And then it didn't matter how many hit points this guy had, you could just wail on him forever.
I will ascend.
Kill!
Make way.
Murder. Oh, I should have used her ability to heal, because she's already lost a fair bit of health, and I'd rather she didn't die before. Like, I don't want her to die before we've really finished the tutorial of the game. Oh my god, can I please hit things? I should have used my divine sense. I didn't. I'm stupid. This is the thing. My brain walked out of my head ages ago. So, right, let's loot this guy. He's got nothing. That's a shame.
Heading there.
Another guardian. And we'll miss. Good job. I could have used it at the end of my turn, but it only lasts for 2 turns. So if I used it at the end of that turn, I would have basically wasted a whole turn's use of it. So I will try to remember to use it at the start of my next turn, or I won't, because there's nobody else to kill except that guy who we're not going to kill. So right, let's use Second Wind on Lae'zel so she gets some hit points back. That's good. Then we're gonna loot this body. Loot that body. No singing. I've got to be strict with myself. I will sing for anything. So I've really got to really be strict with myself. I need like a shock collar that if I start singing any melodies, it just. Right. Let's dash so that I can catch up. Do a big jump.
Breathe deep and move.
Hurry, before they strike.
There are more people. And I can't do anything, so just skip that.
Nearly out of sky. It's now or never. On
Thank
my
you.
way.
You could believe in us. Positivity. Okay, missed again. Right, you can dash, because you're not getting to anyone anytime soon otherwise.
Time to strike. Taking position.
Good job. Doing great. lot of misses. And yeah, even though it's a tutorial, these people can die. So you do want to be careful, because as I'm playing Honor mode, I can't reload. If they die, they die. If he dies, he dies. Right. Divine Sense. We remembered. Hopefully, I won't miss as much. I've got a 98% chance to hit. If I miss now, I'm leaving. See, there we go. Isn't that better? I'm going to loot this body when I'm here. Why don't you have anything? Give me things. I want to take all your stuff. Right, he just didn't do anything to me. Okay. Let's do another Sacred Flame. You may as well have missed. You did 1 point of damage. Yeah, no, that's the whole point of Honor mode, though, is there's literally no reloading. You can't even Alt F4, like, they even thought about that, because if you Alt F4, it goes, okay, I'm saving your game first. And it saves your game before you quit, so they don't want you cheating at all. We're going to use a special ability on the big guy to make him bleed a little bit. And then we're going to smack up this guy with the back of the sword. Good times. Yeah, it was a real, like, sacred minor inconvenience. Could do that. Could do that, but yeah, let's do special here. 88% kapow, and he's dazed. What does dazed even do? It has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws and can't take reactions. Neat. Oh, and loses some AC, so their armor class will be lowered a bit. So the downside to staying hydrated is I've really got to pee, and like it's one of those things like, you know, when you know you can't pee, suddenly
Your time has come.
So I know there's a cutscene coming up, so I'm gonna get to that cutscene and then I'll pee then. Oh yeah, these are what they added, so that you couldn't just hang around by that little machine, as they had 2 high-level enemies come in through this doorway, so you can't just have a person hiding here healing your party, because these guys will just come in and destroy them. So they thought it through. We gave away too many things to them during the early access. If we'd been sneakier, we'd have been able to keep it for the full game. Stab, excellent, great critical hit. I don't know why I got offended by that person missing. It wasn't one of my people. I saw him miss and was like, ugh, again. Let us kill an imp. With haste. I could, without loading, heal me. Well, yeah, screw it. Healing is good.
Come a little closer.
Yeah, those guys are just trying to sprint to get into the fight. Sacred Flame. We'll just hit them with the weapon at this point. It's more likely to hit. Again, so I can't get there, but if I jump, maybe? Like I say, jumping gives you that. Yeah, see? Do a little jump, gets you in the fight. Have her go in. Nope. No, no stabbing. Not allowed. There we go. Everyone's full health again. I'm gonna kill that guy, and I'm gonna interact with the transponder.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
And I am going to mute myself. I'll be right back while you watch this cutscene. So, entertain yourselves. See, I knew I'd be plenty of time, but cutscene's still not even finished. I did get to the MacGuffin. What? Sorry, camera. My posture's still not good enough for you. Oh god. I do look handsome though, don't I? He's a very handsome chap. Oh, and there he goes. Yeah, the glowing hands are cool. They are quite cool. And that's just where the game ends, just splat. Game over. It would have been very fun if that's where they ended early access, like when you first played it, like during early access, you just fell dead.
You half expected your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void. If you don't find a way to remove the tadpole burrowed in your brain soon, your future will be as blank as your past. Your head whispers vengeance. You cannot wait to slice your way forth, seeking whatever wrought this tragedy upon you.
As funny as it would be to have it have been like a chance, God, would that have been awful if you rolled the 1.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby. No traps, please.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold.
Oh yeah,
and
I stepped in
empty.
water, so I washed off all the blood.
Stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why.
Cleanliness
you
is
find
important.
A half smile flittering across your face.
Oh my god, my hair gets caught up in this headset. Well, we're going to risk another intelligence check. They've always gone well for us. I take no responsibility for that.
You see flashes of flesh, all lumped together in a mass grave. No single image sticks out.
Yeah, look,
There's something
I feel I did
unknown and
bring that upon
unspeakable
myself by
deep
saying what I
within
said.
your
It is my own fault. Right. And look, here's Shadowheart. She also lived. Now, do we just wake her, or do we try and rob her first? Because, you know, she could be dead, and I feel I would want someone to take the things that were important to me off my corpse. So, chat, quickly, rob her or wake her? I feel like I need like the countdown timer, like doom 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 ba-da 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 ba boom. Oh, whoops. Don't use the
You're
numpad
alive.
when you have a hotkey to
I'm
other things,
alive.
kids.
How is this possible?
Excuse me.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
What happened to our Gith friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us. You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we
Doesn't
still
she
have
do
these little
healing? Isn't
monsters
she a
in our
cleric? We? What a state. I like how that you could be like, well, that sounds like a great idea. See you later.
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
That is true. We were literally in hell.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, well, let's get
One
moving.
thing, just before we go.
We have our first friend!
I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have
And
been
she
all too
likes
easy for you to
us.
run right past my pod. But you didn't.
Yeah, so
I'll
I'm
remember.
trying to be a good person in this
Lead the
because
way.
I feel being good will lead me into less fights, which will be less chances to die. Because obviously, as I say, we're doing an honor mode run, so if we
Something good
die,
here.
we stay
I
dead.
hope.
So, well, anything I can do to avoid death is good.
I'll take that.
Oh, we've leveled up. Probably should actually do that. Actually, I'll probably want to be... Where's a good place? I'll go here while we level up. Oh, actually, there's clearly a big gap here. Let's put me here. So, level 2 Paladin, we get the Divine Smites, which are great. So it means when I hit someone, I can just hit them for more. I get a Fighting Style, which is also cool. I've also got a mod that gives me more feats, because I feel... because you don't play the full 20 levels, you don't get enough feats in this game. And some of them are really quite fun, so I want fun. Right, I could just go for a straight bonus to armor class, which is, it honestly isn't a bad shout. But dueling, when you're wielding a melee weapon, it's not too added, so if I've got a sword and a shield, it gives me 2 extra damage. So it's really like a, do I want to go for damage? Do I want to go for being a tank? And then I've got protection as well, which means if someone's near me, I can basically put my shield in the way. But that's... I think you've got to use your reaction for that. Oh no, it says it's passive. No, I think I'm just going to go for defense and just get that +1 to AC, because that's never a bad thing. And the game makes it really easy to change your mind. You can sort of respec your class and change everything later if you want to, so I'm not going to be too precious if I've not... if like I realise it's not as fun as I thought. Did I have that earlier? No, I think I only just got that. Because that would have sucked. Because I could have used that to get that really good sword. We'll get rid of that. I don't really want to do much healing, I think. Compel Duel's fun. Searing Smite's fun. And just keeping on my smites is a good time. And I think as I have gone for like more armor, more this, more that, I could either get myself the Shield Master, because I'm going to be having a shield, because I think I'm going to be doing a lot of tanking, or I could get Tough, which just gives me a buttload more hit points. I think I'm going to go for Tough for now, because it'll be very good sort of while we're early on trying not to die. And here is Shadowheart, as she's actually known. She's got a much easier level up, so good thing with clerics is they have all their spells at once, so I can just choose what spells I want. And if I change my mind later, it is not the end of the world. I might grab Sanctuary as well, because that way if I've got anyone that I'm looking after, like any NPCs that I don't want to get hurt or anything like that. And then I think for her, I'm going to increase her wisdom to make it an even number, so it increases, and her strength, so that she can hit a bit harder as well. So yeah. Okay, let's continue looting all these corpses. Again, we're just going to fill our pockets with as much as we can, because that's how you play an RPG. You steal anything that's not nailed down and push annoying NPCs off of cliffs. What was that book called? Shanties for the bit. Shanties. That was such a middle-class way of saying that. Yes, I like singing my sea shanties. I'm just going to stop talking again. Clearly, I'm sea shanty. Shanty. Oh, we could also... I think you can. Are there nails in the game? A loot. Hell yeah, let's carry that. No, don't take off my armor. Carry the loot around, because now I can just, you know, break into song whenever I want. Oh, poor performance. Oh, amazing. Terrific. Absolutely amazing. That pun is terrible, but I do love it at the same time, so... I am a lover of terrible puns, so I can't really judge. Like I've got a very full back now, because I've got a shield, I think I've got myself more like a hammer thing, and I've also got the loot now, so I'm just going to hide the loot, because I can't play it, because I suck with an instrument. Up here, more bodies to loot. Oh, and some intellect power is great. And they have a lot more health than normal. Oh god, that's not going to be fun.
More of those wretched things.
They've killed me before, and now they have like twice as much health, so wish me luck. That's going to be dangerous. I'm just going to run up here because there's a chest that's got some stuff in. Fire resistance, caustic bulb, and a copper ring. Nice, nice, nice. Like, I could skip the fight. If I climbed up here, I could go the long way round and then fight them when I have another party. But that's a good idea. We're trying to avoid death, so let's jump, jump, and jump again. And hope Shadowheart can do the same jump. That's a very big jump, so well done, her. Yeah, just in the fight, go to grab my Warhammer and just smack them with a loot. I wish there was an option, if you were a bard, where you could just whack people with your instrument, but alas, no.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Looks slightly dangerous. Touch it.
A hand? Anyone?
Yeah, just boop the dangerous, malfunctioning sigil. Now this is where being the Dark Urge gets you some unique options. And if I wasn't playing Honor mode, I'd show you what it was, which is fantasize about hacking off the hand. But I need as many people in my party as I can get, so we're just going to give them a little high five instead.
Perhaps I should have clarified? A helping hand? Anyone?
You've got fudge, and you haven't brought me any? That's just rude.
Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
Just a question as well. Like, obviously, I am picking dialogue options. Is it clear which ones I'm picking, or am I going too fast? Do you want me to read them out before I pick them? Just let me know what works best. So we're just gonna try and see, ignore the urge to maim, which is just, good advice for life. Always try and ignore the urge to maim. Yeah, he's got a lot more dialogue than you think. So it's a very talky, very chatty hand. I'm so glad I have an inspiration. Christ. Please don't do it again. Good. Okay. Good. Because I don't know what we do if we fail that check. Does it give us another chance? Do we lose him forever? Because we can't reload. We would just be stuck.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies.
Another person I absolutely love. I think I just love all the companions. I'm going to be completely honest. No need to apologise. Are you alright?
Shocked, but friend
It's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well.
Yeah, I can make my own fudge. That is true. So, you know, don't judge me. Some of the non-companions, from my understanding. I don't know who you mean, but yes. Never mind the North Lloyd. How did you get stuck in that stone?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in...
Who could have been the reason for that?
Plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side.
A rare shot to see.
How about you?
My whole
How
face
did you survive the fall?
unhidden by spectacles. Oh, ow! I just pulled the cable and smacked myself with my headphones. This is going great. To be honest, I haven't a clue.
Fair enough. But even so, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
Couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation...
I love how verbose he is and just how much he talks.
Process known as seromorphosis.
I love it.
And
He's just
let
so
me assure you,
I could just listen to him.
it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
It's one of my favourite lines, that is.
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most?
There's
no
a
doubt,
strong
but I
reference
find
in the
myself
chat
hoping to be in
there.
the presence of the few.
And I did used to be
You
sad
don't
enough
happen
to
to
be able
be one
to
of
say
them.
that whole section that V does, but thankfully not anymore. Yeah, we'll go for the paladin option. I can tend to basic wounds and ailments, but alien parasites? I'm afraid not.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me. I like it again, just be like, no, go away.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you.
I'm going back and
I
forth
have
on
a
our
feeling
facial hair. I'm
ample
going to be honest.
opportunities will
Don't
present
know if I like
themselves
it or
for
not.
me to return the favor.
I have to think about it. Subdue thine appetites. I got that because I didn't cut off a man's hand. I think... Did I get that inspiration and then immediately... Is that... Yeah. It's a very good thing because I needed that inspiration. So I got it and immediately used it. So Gale is also leveled up. Obviously down here. So... Now I gotta make a choice. What kind of wizard do I want Gale of Waterdeep to be? Evocation's always a good shout because it means you can do like your big spells like your fireballs and not have to worry about silly little things like collateral damage and friendly fire. But necromancy also is fun because there's a lot of corpses you can use. So yeah, each of the subclasses, they gain a little thing. It's cheaper to learn the spells of that class, but also you get a little bonus. So as I said, I've got hiccups now. You get sculpting spells with evocation, abjuration. You can create a little magical ward. Necromancy. If you kill a creature with a necromancy spell or any spell, you gain some hit points. Conjuration. You get a bonus spell. Enchantment. Good old Sandal, if you've played Dragon Age, which you should if you've not. You gain Hypnotic Gaze. Divination, you gain Portent, which you basically get to save 2 dice and reuse them at any point. Illusion, you gain the minor cantrip, which allows you to do it as a bonus action. And Transmutation lets you brew more potions. I think after all that I'm just going to stick with Evocation because, as I say, it's really useful in your big fights just to be able to put a fireball in the middle of everything and not worry about hitting your friends. So, and we're going to grab Magic Missile because that's always a good spell to have. And we're also going to grab Shield, I think, because poor Gale is a target. And then one I always like picking up is Ritual Caster, and I'm going to grab Speak with Dead, because Speaking with Dead is always helpful. And I'm also going to grab Longstride. Actually, no, I'm not going to grab Speak with Dead. I'm going to grab Longstrider, and I'm going to grab Enhance Leap. Because these are just two really good ones for helping you get in and out of frustrating situations. And Longstrider, you can just cast on people. I'm just going to do it right now. Okay, let's just going to do a little run around and cast it on everybody. And it just means in combat we're all going to move a little bit faster. And also to help Gale out, I am going to cast Mage on myself. And then I'm going to use his ability to recover a spell slot to immediately get that back. So, lots of fun. Playing a wizard, I would never recommend it for your first time playing this game, but once you've played it a bit, give it a go. There's a lot to it, but it's a lot of fun at the same time. Now, Sleep is a spell that sounds really useful, but in Baldur's Gate is actually really kind of shit, because it puts people to sleep, which is great, and somebody has to cause them damage or hit them to wake them up. Or use their action. That's how it works in 5th edition, like the tabletop RPG. But in Baldur's Gate, shoving is a bonus action, and most people just have a spare bonus action. So typically you'll get a person to sleep for 1 round. So it's not as fun as it sounds. So we're just going to get rid of that from our lineup and replace it with shields so we can actually use it.
I've got a long road ahead. Best be on my way.
Dead goblins, dead goblins.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
And they did have supplies, so that's nice. Let's go this way. So I think that still avoid those intellect powers. Yeah, good. Astarion! Everybody's favourite, definitely not a vampire.
What's up for discussion?
Like, they do it like it's a big surprise that he's a vampire. And spoiler alerts, he's a vampire. As if the red eyes and fangs that you can see on him don't give it away.
You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Again, I like the fact you can just be like, nah, you're on your own, mate. Or, you know, we're being a hero, though. So easily, stand back.
There. Can you see it?
Failed perception check, always good.
Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours.
See,
you,
again, such like obvious
distance.
vampire
No need for this
lines.
to get messy.
And yeah, you can clearly just see his fangs as well.
Couldn't agree more. But if you use that knife, I will incinerate you.
And your friend with me? Hardly. Now, I saw you on the ship.
Actually, I'll have you know he's an
Didn't
evocation
I?
wizard, so he can blow you
No.
up without blowing me up, so... I mean, we've got to try and headbutt him. He has got a knife to us. So, and that seems very himbo mode. So let's just go straight for it. Well done, me! I'm great at this.
You wriggling little... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades
I went to eat
the
more cookie,
worm,
but there's none left.
the light, The fear.
Sadness.
What was that? What's going on?
Do we try and break out again? It clearly didn't work for us last time. But, you know, our intelligence isn't the best. I believe it's a -1, so we're going to just try again. And do just as well as last time. Go us. Go us.
A fine effort. But I've seen it all. I was walking this land while your ancestors were learning to crawl. Now tell me.
That makes him sound a lot older than
just
I think he is.
What was that? Yes.
Yeah, exactly. We're just having extended cuddle with definitely not a vampire man. Oh, cuddle's over. Shame.
You're not one of them. They took you. Same as they took me. I'm half tempted to spill your guts all over the dirt anyway, but for now... Apologies.
I might have done the same with the roles reversed. No, we're just going to be glad to see we're all caught up now. We're just going to be friends. Friendly
Indeed
people.
we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Again, I love the way he talked. Those beasts snatched me. I think I'm Erilith. What a great response. Never trust anyone who goes, I think my name is something.
A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Yes, unfortunately, they'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect?
Because thank God he's not already a monster.
It hasn't happened yet.
That hurt. I don't know why that
If we can find
hurt.
an expert,
Is
someone that
is
can
that a sign
control
I'm
these things,
old?
there might still be time.
Control it. We need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
You should travel with me. Our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd.
Why romance
isn't such a
Astarion?
bad idea.
I want to hear your reasoning.
And you seem like a useful person to know.
I mean, apart from the fact that, look at him.
I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty
I look a bit like
corpse.
a mixture of both Wario and Waluigi for a second there. I think it was the smug little one eyebrow raised, but it was very... And let's go for a feat for lovely Astarion, who's also leveled up. He just gets a bunch of actions, so we're going to just increase his dexterity. I'll just decrease it. Let's see what else would be good. Actually, we're going to get Sharpshooter for him, because he has a less chance to hit, sort of a -5 to hit, but if he does hit, he does 10 more damage. So, you know, pretty worth the trade-off, I think. And it's something that you can toggle on and off as well, so if I really need to hit, I can not do it, but we'll keep it on by default. Because I typically keep Astarion as my ranged guy.
Very well.
Oh, I don't. If I had to speak with animals, I could have talked to the pig.
Seems like a good
Come
moment
back here.
to talk.
Yeah. I'm gonna raise my arms, hands to the boar, palms. I can read. This I do. The thing I have no bonus to, but any strength check, nothing.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its beady eyes.
Do I want to try and lure it closer? What will that do? Decisions. Yeah, let's try and lure it closer. Come here,
The
little
boar
boar.
shuffles its trotters, unsure. Then it dashes away.
I don't know what I was trying to do by luring a boar closer to me, but it sounds nefarious. Jump across the gap. Finding secret
Deep
stuff.
grooves in the mud around that rock.
Throw in a rock. This is some of the things like in this game that they've hidden away that people won't ever find, because why would you come down here? There's nothing down here except this. And I know it's there, so I came down here. But like, if you were playing this for the first time, would you have come down here? It's truly just amazing how much just like secret stuff they put into this game. And I've completed this game, and I've done several other playthroughs, and occasionally on TikTok it will pop up with someone being like, "You don't know this about Baldur's Gate," and I'm like, "Yeah, I do," and then I don't, and I'm genuinely blown away every time. Just again, the level of care and detail that Larian put into this game is insane. So every now and then I look at myself in the little the mini map window and just chuckle. Or I could be down here, which is also a lot of fun. Being the little mini character portrait. We'll stay up here for now. I think now that I've got a team. God, no, I'm going to get one more person. I'm so scared of those intellect devourers. I don't want to go and fight them. I don't want to die like against the first enemies after the tutorial. I feel that just makes me look bad. So we're gonna go. I know where to find Lae'zel. We're gonna go grab Lae'zel. Then we'll have more friends, more fight, more fun.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
It would be funny, but I've only been streaming for an hour and a bit. It would be a very short stream.
A guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare.
Again, she's very intense and very attractive. I love her. Why can't I romance everybody? Rather demanding for a woman in your position. Why should I?
Words flow to her.
There is a mod that lets you romance everybody, but it requires you to do more than more editing than I'd like. So, yeah, no. I may try and.
We can't trust her.
I'll try and add it before next time. Actually, I think let's romance everybody. Screw it. We're just gonna be all of the people, all having kisses. And all fighting monsters. Isn't that just the D&D dream? Your quarry looks dangerous, but I've handled worse. Leave it to me. Get to safety. Let's add guidance, because I don't want to fail this check. That'll be bad. I am very glad I added guidance, because that was a little bit too close for my liking.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
A blast? I could use more specifics.
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Yeah, it would make it quite literal, you're right. Ooh, they have a camp. I'm in dire need of healing. Where is this camp? See, that's a lot better. Why can't I be getting these successes when I want, when I'm doing important things like punching an elf?
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful.
I started humming a song then. I've got to stop. I'm trying so hard not to break into song. Which, if you join our Discord, which you can join our Discord, I don't know how to make it pop up with the Discord information. Someone in chat will do it for me. Join our Discord, and if you're ever on a thing with me and you say something that's vaguely related to a musical theatre song, I'll sing it. And I'm trying so hard not to do that on this stream. Say please.
Never.
I don't think my character was saying it as camp as I was, but I can't change who I am as a person. So.
Enough dawdling.
hear goblins.
Because I don't have a ranged weapon, so actually that's a good thing I found one. No, oh my god, my mouse is being such a butthole. Let's just reorganize my inventory. Right, so I'm going to send all my scrolls to Gale, I think, and also my potions. He can be my potion man. You can just carry them all. Scrolls. Like, it may look silly to give, like, even, like, the health potions to him and not have them be on anyone else, but there's no repercussions to doing that. You can, during the middle of battle, grab a potion, chuck it to somebody else's inventory, and they can use them. So, you're fine, don't panic. I still haven't used any of these throwing things. I'm going to give them to our rogue in the hopes that he can use them better than I can. Anything else? Do I want to give... No, you've already got a ranged weapon. The 4 to 9 versus... Yeah, that's actually better for you, so if we give you a crossbow. Thematically, it's not as cool than a bow, but functionally it is more damage. Do I have any spare shields? No, I don't. Okay, so that's all that. We'll reorganize it to fill in the gaps. Go back to me, and let's free Lae'zel. Couldn't do it in one shot. Honestly, I'm just glad I didn't miss somehow.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
A simple thank you wouldn't go amiss.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
And what exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gate tadpole,
armor
we
is
must
very
report
shiny.
to Augustil for purification.
It's extra shiny. Alright, we'll journey together. Let's find this creche.
You have made an ally from Creche Kalir.
Shadowheart
You know
disapproves.
such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Sass. I love the sass.
I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru.
Now, if I
I've
could make
seen
them
Githyanki.
romance each other,
A creche
like an
must
enemies
be
to
near.
lovers thing,
We will ask this Zoru
that's the
where he
best.
has seen my kin.
Always love an enemies to lovers story. Right, Lae'zel's leveled up as well. Whew. So Lae'zel just gets a new action. She gets Action Surge, which is really good because it lets you take a whole other action, so you can hit more people. And I think with her, I'm going to increase her strength, I'm going to increase her constitution, because that increases how much damage she does, and this increases how much health she has. Two good things for a little frog lady. Right. Now I think we can finally fight those intellect devourers. There are 5 of us.
The easy path.
I think we've got this, and if we die, I will curl up into a ball and cry for a bit, I think. Excuse me. My very masculine sneezes. That's gonna go to Astarion. That's gonna go to Gale. And there they are. Oh god. Oh, they get to go first as well, isn't that nice? Oh my god. That took out so much of my health. Immediately.
Filth. Best keep some distance or this will be a short fight.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Thanks. Oh. I'm already so terrified that this is gonna go wrong for me. Great, amazing start. Real good job. Real good.
Got to press on.
Miss this.
Okay, I'm gonna hide because then he can let off his sneak attack, which gives him advantage. I've got sharpshooter on, so he does have a -5, but he'll do 10 more damage, and he's got a 91% chance to hit, so should be fine. Yeah, look at that. That was a good hit. Okay. We may be in with a chance until things like that happen. I should not talk. I feel I shouldn't say anything. Right. If I send you in, if you witch bolt that guy, and then I'm going to get you to just back away because that will stay, and I can just keep doing that every turn. So, but if I keep Gale away, then they can't hit him, which could end it.
From here.
Right. Then, what are these creatures? Are they Celestials, Fiends, or Undead? I'm gonna guess no. Yeah, they're aberrations. That's what I thought. So, I'm going to go down there. I think I'm going to check my smites to make sure they're all activated so that when I hit, it will ask me and remind me, hey, by the way, you can smite people. So, and it will give me the option to do that. I'm going to do the same with opportunity attack. I normally wouldn't do that, but I've started doing it recently because if I turn it on now, when I get more interesting reactions, I won't forget to turn it back on. So just tick that box. Saves you a bit of faff later. And we are going to go down there and we are going to just searing smite this guy.
Try me.
And you know what? I am going to try and smite him as well because that's one dead now. I'm feeling a bit more confident. I'm going to regret that confidence, I worry though. Oh my god, can I not get to anybody with Lae'zel? Terrific, so good job, Lae'zel, thank you. Oh, I didn't cast Longstrider on her, so that's probably not helped. I am going to go for the further away one though, because it didn't matter. Did not matter. Oh my god, please don't kill me. I have vague things to live for. Right, let's try another guiding bolt. Actually hit this time. That's good. That is good. I'm not panicking. Genuinely, my heart is beating faster, and I'm scared. Can I hide? Yeah, I can. So we get another sneak attack off. So again, that 91% chance to hit. Bam. That's great. Did that extra bit of damage, which is nice. That's rude. Just gonna go back a bit further. How far back can I go is the question. It says 30 feet, so they're what? About 15 feet away, so if I go back like
Step by step.
that far? Oh yeah, I've still got a bit of distance, so just keeping my distance so that they don't kill Gale and he can just keep wounding that guy. Slowly but surely. Yeah, let's look up a heart rate monitor. I can power a village with it. Right, I've not got any more smites, which is a shame. But I do have some healing I can do as a bonus action, so I will do that after I've given this guy a little wash. I'll do a heal. And that's made Shadowheart look a bit more healthy, which is good. Can you jump up there? Yeah, you can. Now, I'm gonna... I have disadvantage, but if I can kill that one, that's one less one attacking next round, so we're going to take the risk. Perfect. And then I'm going to action surge and stab this guy. Excellent. Okay, you know what? I am feeling... I've got this now. It's just this one guy. A Stonewall guy. We did it!
Our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Okay. Look, you guys were worried for nothing. We were fine.
Catch a break.
Just cut to me lying on the floor. Oh, I've still not used any of those bloody throwing things. I'm still keeping them all. I swear it's going to be like a thing. Like I'm going to get to the final boss and then I'll use them. It'll be like one of those things that you just keep hold of throughout the whole game. Ooh, a rapier. I'm going to give that to our good friend Astarion because that's just a better weapon for him.
What's inside?
Robbing all these chests, looting all the corpses, taking all their stuff. And there were probably things I could have done to make that fight even a bit better for myself. Like I've got these potions of speed that I could have used to give myself an extra turn or at least an extra action. But it went well, so we're not going to criticise. We're going to just be happy. We won. Go team. Team to team, team, team. Yeah, they do like 50 times the damage at the end. That'd be great. Wouldn't that be great? Ooh, some thieves' tools. Those also go to Astarion. What with him being the rogue and everything. Speaking of...
Careful, I bite.
Again! And then they're like, he's a vampire, and his thing is, careful, I bite. Like, it's...
Skeleton key.
I don't know who they were trying to trick. Or if they were. Maybe they just were like, there's no way of hiding it. Let's just make it as obvious as possible. If I don't get this... I'm quitting. I'm ending the stream. It's a 5. I have an 8 to 11 bonus. So, if I don't get this, I quit. There we go. Just thought with my luck being as it has been today.
Alright, what now?
Leather helmet, which gives +1 dexterity. So, who could do with a +1 to dexterity? Actually, if I give it to my wizard, who has quite a low AC. But so does Astarion. What's Astarion's AC? No, he doesn't. What am I saying? He's only got that AC because he's got the mage armor. So if I give that to you, it looks stupid. I think they purposely made the dumbest looking helmet they could. But luckily there is a hide helmet option, so his flowing locks can still... Oh, does that count as armor? Well, okay, you don't get it then. It counts as armor, so it took away his mage armor,
the magic touch,
which has completely taken it away, so there's no point me casting it. I'll just waste a spell slot to give him a terrible looking helmet. Oh, and it's only +1 to saving throws, not to the actual score, so it's... I'm just stupid, it would seem. Oh, I've played this game a lot and I really like it. But apparently I don't pay attention. Which, oh my god, camera, can you please stop telling me off for slouching? Just eventually you're just going to only see my forehead as I slowly sink into my chair to get comfortable. Yeah, free the hair. Right, I know there's another fight that we're going to be going into shortly, so we're going to want to have a long rest soon, which is going to be costly. So one of the things in the high difficulty mode as well is long rests require more food.
A mind flayer.
So you have to be a bit mindful of that.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
This isn't right, step away. No, you should feel... Yeah, I'm going to go with no, you should be furious. Shouldn't you?
Yes, you feel hate. And you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
I think I'm just not going to push it. I'm just going to leave.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
And then I'm just going to close those eyes forever. To sleep, monster. Perchance to dream tentacled dreams. Lovely. But hey, now I have another inspiration, so when I inevitably fail another important role, Oh, and good, I've got more spiked bulbs to never use. That's great. Right, do I long rest now? Yeah, how's everyone else? We're doing okay health-wise. I've still got my lay on hands.
Blackets will be done.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to risk the next encounter, because I might be able to talk my way out of the next encounter, so we'll see. Well, knowing my luck, I won't be able to talk my way out of the next encounter, but hopefully I'll live through it.
Get me killed. You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
I was literally on it. But yeah, so what I really like about doing the Dark Urge, as I said, is you get unique interactions. So here, I don't want to hurt you, but provoke me, and I'll keep stabbing long after you're dead. Very disturbing. But then, like, I can also persuade and decept, like you normally can, but because I'm a paladin, I can sort of try to call upon their better nature. Selfish cur! There might be survivors yet you only think of loot. Leave before I make you leave. Which I think is the one I'm going to go for, because it's just thematically appropriate being a paladin. And I'm going to give myself guidance because I have a 5 to 8, and knowing my luck, I'm going to roll a 2. Look at that! We actually succeeded without our bonuses. That has been rare. For anything important, anyway.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese. No?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it!
I want cheese. I love cheese.
It would have been quicker to kill them.
It literally wouldn't have been quicker to kill them. They left. Killing's like a whole thing.
Something good here. I hope.
Michael's, like, advice for life. Killing's a whole thing.
Useful.
Oh, what, you have cheese? What cheese? Oh, actually, I have cheese! I might make myself a toasty after the stream. I could make myself a toasty after the stream. I've got some applewood smoked cheddar in my fridge. Already grated. Grated it all at once. Just because that's who I am. And it's just sat in the fridge in a Tupperware, so I might make myself a toasty after the stream. Is it a mature cheddar? Because if it's not, we can't be friends. Then you're a good person. Always get a mature cheddar. Nope, I sent that to Gale. That was not supposed to go to Gale. I don't think Gale has much use for thieves' tools and trap disarm toolkits. Yeah, alright. After the stream, I'm going to have a celebratory toasty.
Have you give a book? Everything all right out there?
Okay, let's try and deceive our way in. Or would I try and do a Gimblebock impression? I mean, it's the same bonus. Let's just go for the performance one. Hey, look at that! More success. I'm feeling more confident now. I'm gonna be too confident and get myself killed.
You sound a bit shaken, boss.
I'm gonna be like, because I've had like a couple of good rolls. I've beat those intellect devourers. I'm now gonna die against like some rats because I think nothing can hurt me.
You're dead.
You know what? Oh my! How much health does he have? Oh my god! That's a lot. 30% chance to hit. What is his AC? 50. Jeez, oh, this is not what I wanted. Oh no. Cunning action dash.
Let's move.
Just go over here. It may look silly, but it means I can snipe him in the future. Oh my god, that was a lucky critical hit. Considering I had like a 30% chance to hit. Right. Let's... Oh my god. This is not gonna go well. Because he has friends down here, and if he has this much health, how much health does his friends have? Good massive missile. And like, I'm doing fine against him because he is one person on his own. We surprised him. It means that he's not got a turn. So right now, it's great. Against him, against all of his friends, might be less successful. Right, now that I'm behind him, I can hide and then hit him, which increases my chances ever so slightly. Not enough. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to keep it on, because otherwise I'll forget to turn it back on afterwards, but I will turn it off before I hit next turn. At least that's what I'm gonna try to do. Knowing me, I will forget. Okay. What's he gonna do? I am gonna absolutely take the opportunity attack. There we go. Because he was gonna try and get his friends, and I really... Oh, no, didn't want to talk Shadowheart.
has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes.
I agree, she does have a dangerous look in her eyes, and I'm into it. Right, let's loot this person. And I think now's a good time.
Walk in death.
And little things like that also your Dark Urge does. Just will randomly be like, yes, murder!
Only dust and silence.
Which I'm here for, you know? It's important to have a hobby.
Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
See, I'm going to grab anything that's not nailed down in this room. There's a painting here I can steal, so... it's a portrait of Fane, for anyone that's played Divinity Original Sin 2. He is one of the playable characters in there. There is actually a portrait for, I think, every character, except... oh, God, I can't remember his name, but he is a dwarf. And I'm really mad that I can't remember his name now. Beast! His name is Beast. He's the only one that doesn't get a portrait, which is some cruelty towards Beast, and I don't know why. Right, I'm going to get to this doorway. I'm going to walk away from the doorway by misclicking. And I am going to short rest and see what that gets me. See if it's enough for me to feel confident in the next fight.
What the next move is.
Charmed, I'm sure.
No, it's not, so I'm going to take a long rest. And I'm also going to quickly pee because I was so nervous about like not being like ready for streaming that I kept drinking water and being like, I'll be hydrated, I'll be so good, and now I'm just peeing every 5 minutes. So I will be right back. In the meantime, we're just going to zoom in on me as I poorly play the lead for you all. Sorry, I was struggling to unmute myself. How was my performance? Was it incredible? I'm going to assume no. Alright.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Free stuff.
I should speak up.
As always, you got when you take a rest, you got to chat to everybody in the camp.
Go to hell.
And good evening to you too.
You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial.
What's on your mind, Gale?
Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract.
What can I say but that you're right? We're in the deep you-know-what.
Point well made. I see. I'll wake you bright and early. We'll need to find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
I like his little jammies. Look at him. Oh, Shadowheart wants to talk to me. Yeah, I know one.
What were you two talking about?
She's very paranoid. We were just discussing the next steps.
I see. I'd be careful with Gale.
You don't trust Gale?
He's a wizard. All they care about is power. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Yeah, agreed. The sooner we find someone to help us, the better.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue
You
some
have
good
no
fortune.
idea how much good fortune we're overdue.
Rest well.
And then, does she have anything else to say?
Something the matter?
I suppose I could just quickly go through all the... no, I won't bother with these at the moment.
With haste.
Do you mind? I'm brooding.
Alright.
I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. Lae'zel is delightful. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
He's not wrong.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Cool. And speaking of our murder-happy friend... There she is.
A monster forms inside us, yet you waste time with idle chatter. Chatter already, Tuskee?
Is my chest glowing as well? I kind of want to take my shirt off and find out. Well, it's not here. Also, this is some very unexpected underwear choice. I didn't know that's what. Let's just go ahead and put that back on and ignore what we saw underneath it. Right, let's go to bed. Full rest. There we go. Now hopefully we won't die. Oh damn, she was not close enough, so I just blew that for nothing.
Survival is all that matters. Here goes nothing.
That's just how I'm not gonna Divine Smite, because
This is good.
I don't think... I'm hoping that we'll be able to kill her before
The subtle approach.
she tries to call any of her friends. That's good hit. Nice one to start with.
I am fury. I am death.
You big jump, and still can't reach, so we're just gonna have to.
How'd you get past Andor? Back off!
Oh no!
Hey, someone's in here.
And she called all of her friends. That's less than ideal, isn't it?
Onward.
They all have so much health. Genuinely, I'm back to being scared again. My confidence immediately left. Oh good though, one of them's blocked the doorway, so that's actually quite useful for us. Do we have any fun scrolls yet? No, just detect thoughts. You know what though? They're all in that doorway. Can you... Have you got good arm on you? Can you chuck that into that doorway? Yes, you can.
Most excellent.
Oh my god, they're all bleeding now. That's great. That is genuinely really good. I should use these things more often.
Easy. Don't waste a step.
I'm also going to now block this doorway, so hopefully things would just go for me. Because I've got the highest AC, so hopefully they have less chance hitting me and I can beat the crap out of them. I'm gonna do a compelled duel on this guy. Actually, does it compel me? No, it only compels them. No, he saved, so that was pointless. Kapow! Should have just used it for a smite. Now that I think about it, it was a bit of a waste. And this fire is only getting in my way now, so that's frustrating. Let's shoot her. Ah, I should have turned a full sharpshooter. Damn it.
On my way.
I will ascend.
I'll have her kill that woman.
Ready.
Just there. Chuck a guided bolt at this guy. And miss. Typical times what happened. Oh my god! Stop throwing things. Okay. They hate Shadowheart for some reason. Oh, he's a barbarian, is he? That's fun. Luckily though he can't he can't get close enough to hit me, which is very useful. Let me see if I can get... If I could get him with Witch Bolt. Excellent. So now I could just have Gale focusing on just recasting Witch Bolt. I'm going to do a heal. Oh no, she's not close enough. So I'm just going to move Shadowheart in a bit. I'm going to have her cast another one of those guiding bolts. a good hit there.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
I'm going to do a heal because now that she's actually close enough, I can. Yeah, I should have guessed he was a barbarian with the long hair, shirtlessness, and tattoos, but you know, you don't want to judge. Bow.
There's blood in the air.
I always forget he's a barbarian because in early access they didn't have barbarians, so he was just a guy. He was just a dude being a dude. Should I throw another one of those things? They actually did really good. Oh no, I worry. I think I'm going to hit too many of me, so no, we're just going to... am I able to hide?
Let's have a little fun.
No. So we're going to turn off the all-in, so I actually have a chance of hitting somebody. Never mind.
I am fury. I am death.
Cam, put a shirt on. I'm not your mother, but put a shirt on. Step. Oh my god, can we please hit people? I don't ask for a lot in life. There we go. I just want to murder people. Is it so much to ask? Oh my god! He nearly killed bloody Lae'zel instantly. Why was your concentration? Oh, because you were on fire. Damn it. Why do you have to be on fire? God. Try and hit him again. Excellent. 10 out of 10, Gale.
With ease.
And now run away.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Right, let's beat the shit out of this guy.
Shall we dance?
Let's try a hide. No, I'm still not getting it, so we're just gonna... Oh, a good crit though, so take that. We're gonna use your second wind because you're about to die and I don't want... Oh well, 3 hit points, that'll save you. Let's lacerate him and get him to bleed at least.
Concentrate.
And let's hope this gets worse. Excellent. Okay, that's good. We're actually doing quite good on him. I'm worried he's going to kill Lae'zel, but sacrifices must be made. I'm going to die. Nope, Lae'zel is. Okay. So we're going to recast Witch Bolt on him. Okay, we've got 3 hit points left, so I might see if Astarion can finish him off for us. And he can.
Well,
good.
So much for
because that frees me up to beat the shit out of this wizard. That's an action. Never mind, I'm beating the shit out of nobody. Jump in. Beat the shit out of a wizard. Oh my god, they got a crit on Astarion. That's not great. Opportunity attack. Oh my god! Why am I being so bad at hitting things? Oh, and now Astarion's down and Lae'zel might die. Guys, I think the honor run might nearly be over. I really hope it's not. If I die, this is like the 3rd fight I've had. No, because I didn't even do the 2nd one. So there's like the 3rd. Yeah, I've done like no fights. I may already be dying. I'm gonna drink that. Oh, I should have drunk that. That would have been a big help. No, it wouldn't, because I've not hit anything. So what would be the point? I'm going to invoke duplicity, actually. I think that would be quite helpful. Because that gives us advantage on our attack rolls, which apparently I need. Because I'm awful. How are you doing anyway, Cam? You know what? You can't really hit anyone, so go in and quickly save Lae'zel.
Quickly now.
And then run back here ready to save Asteria next turn.
Blood comes easy these days.
Right, now I'm going to drink that potion of speed. Give myself the extra action. Because now that I have advantage... bloody... Do you just like regret life sometimes?
Strike.
Lazel, drink a health potion, please. Like, I thought this was going to get better. But I am very glad I took that long rest before I started, because that would have been awful. Honestly, yeah, just hit anything. Not you! Right, go save him. Oh no! Shouldn't have walked in the rain, honestly. Ooh. Oh my god, Jesus. My posture was being poor again. The camera was yelling at me.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Please die. Thank you. I don't ask for a lot.
I'll catch a break.
Do I still get invoked duplicity from here? Yes, I do. Excellent. No, do I? No, they're not close enough. Can I move it? No, I can't. Never mind then. Tell you what I'll do. Can I move and then push that person to be closer to it? So now I get the advantage. As using that old thinker box. Actually, just don't do anything. Just don't die is my option for you. Can you hide? So that way you won't get hit. That's my hope.
I am fury. I am death.
You're welcome, Cam. I'm just super smart, so... Oh my god, can we please hit people? Ah! At least I've just got this person trapped in a corner as we beat the shit out of them so they can't get away. That's a normal human person thing to say, right?
Indeed.
I won't give in.
Oh, for bloody... I swear to God, I've missed over half my attacks this round. Well, that kind of helped. That did make up for it. Not enough, but a little bit. Let's take all their stuff. Oh, not a moment too soon, because the hasten was just about to wear off, which would have made me miss a turn, so...
Don't waste a step.
Let's short rest.
Now.
I think I'm probably going to take another long rest before I get to the next part, though, because there's another fight in the next part. And considering how bad I did in that and how much I got my ass kicked, I'm probably going to need all the stats and things I can get. So, what did you get up to today? Why were you out in the rain? Where were you coming back from? Tell me about your life, Cam. Tell me everything. Exploring all the rooms and looting all the treasure. That's what I like doing. It really is a pleasure. Oh, scruffy vagabond clothes. I kind of like our current outfit. Disclaimer, you don't need to tell this. Yes, you do. Tell me your life story. Oh, cute. That sounds like a fun day. Oh, that looks so much worse. Yeah, we'll stick with what we currently had. Give these poisons to Astarion, because he can use poisons. Well, everyone can use poisons, but because he has just stuff. I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say something that my nose itched, and scratching it reset my brain, so doesn't matter. Right. Right. Let's go rob the place. Let's go rob the place. Yeah, if I wasn't already set on having a toasty, I might have got pizza after the stream. I think I have one in the freezer still. Like frozen, like it's not as good as like getting a fresh pizza, but frozen pizza is it's quite nice. Bit of mayonnaise to dip the crusts in. Delicious. Just no one's been in this place in ages, and here I come to rob it. Oh my god, a bowl, my favourite. When I played this with my friend, I did complain to him about picking up every single item. But then we were rich, so he does have a point. But don't tell him I said that. Do not tell him I said that. What pizza did you go for? What were your toppings of choice? Peanuts? Just 1,000 peanuts?
This place wasn't built for the living.
Maybe we should all just pick up everything. Next time I see you, Cam, I'm picking you up. You've requested it. Gonna throw you over my shoulder.
Keep your distance, darling. Moving. Traps. How considerate.
It's too late. You said I had to pick up everything, so I'm picking you up. You're part of everything.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out.
Just slowly disarming all my traps. You can do that in this game. You can put people in your inventory in this game. Any corpse you find, you can just pick up and keep. Which is really good if you're playing a necromancer, because if you need a body, you can just get one out your pack.
Trap. Place is more dangerous than I thought.
You didn't answer my question, Cam, about what you had on your pizza. So therefore, I will pick you up. That's how that works, apparently, in my brain. I'm just gonna throw you over my shoulder.
A trap.
Steal you.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
I'll put you back down eventually. I'm not just gonna, like, hold you forever like Atlas. My brain is a scary one. Maybe I'm the Dark Urge.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Hot honey and prosciutto. That, I'm going to be completely honest and say good, but I don't 100% believe that, mainly because it sounds spicy, because I believe hot honey is spicy. I know what I should have said. I should have said, you're pretty hot, honey.
Strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
This is what happens when I have to talk for long periods of time.
A path lies before me.
Or any period of time. Is that heavy armor? That is heavy armor. But it's not better than anyone's current armor, so there's no point equipping it. Do I have a negative dex? No, I don't. So yeah, there's no point changing it out of it. Oh, I'm still in my shirt. Let's put that back on. Oh, one of the mods I have installed in this game lets you use dyes infinitely, because it's one of my least favorite things about the first game is that if you buy a dye, you use it once, that's it, it's gone. Which means if you don't, if you're not sure if the dye is going to look good, you take a risk, and I hate that. So I've installed a mod that lets me use dyes infinitely, and it just makes me happier. Well, this letter in.
We can keep going a little longer now.
I don't believe you. Anyone that tells me, oh, it's not that spicy, you'll handle it, have been liars. Because I had that recently. I went to a Mexican place near me, and my friend was like, you know, the chicken, the Chipotle chicken, isn't that bad, you'll be fine. My mouth was on fire. I hate them for it. I don't actually hate them for it. That was a bit dramatic, but then I am quite dramatic, so we'll allow it. I'm dramatic, the least newsy bit of news ever.
I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
That's Jurgle, the scribe of the dead. Has he got like a beard made out of bones? Like a little bone beard? If so, I respect that. And these skeletons that aren't going to come back to life. Wink!
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Free stuff. Boom, boom. It's all buried in this tomb. Free stuff.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive log.
Now here, again, we can either use like our Paladin Oath and try and do it, or we can just punch it real hard. I'm going to try using the Paladin Oath first. Keep punching as a backup plan like I did with the brain earlier. Punching's always a good backup plan. And that's just, you know, good advice for life as well. Not doing well in the job interview? Bam, punch him. Don't actually do that. I feel I really need to add that. Please. Just don't go around punching things.
As the lock opens, a loose page.
Unless you're Cam. Cam, you can punch anything, except me when I try and pick you up.
From the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
And this is why I took proficiency in religion. It's not, but hey. I could get a 10. Easy. Ah, see? I don't want to get punched. No, I feel I've really been hoisted by my own Picard there.
These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn.
I failed that. I don't like this. It always worries me when it tells you failed a save. It makes me so paranoid because when you're walking around, it can be just be like, hey, you missed something, and that's terrifying. I said what I said, Cam.
Ready and willing.
Jousted by my own Picard. Yeah, we're gonna learn detect thought. Well, not detect thoughts, burning hands. There's a very good spell for Gale to learn, and I'm gonna swap out Thunderwave for it because they do functionally very similar things. But I think burning hands looks cooler. And at a certain point, you, as a wizard, you have to go for style points.
Intestines throb. Blood
right.
Whispers.
Okay, you're being creepy again, Dirge. Being creepy again. Right, gonna grab this guy's loot, and then we're gonna. Oh my god, they have 89 health. That guy's 89 health. Those have 30. Okay, that's not so bad. But one of them having 89 health is awful. So we're definitely going to have to long rest. I feel we're going to run out of supplies because I'm having to long rest so bloody much. Why are there 2 Gales? Why are there 2 Gales?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Him doing this raises a lot of questions that I don't think I can talk about on this stream. And I feel if I try to, John will stop me.
Be with you in a moment.
All that wizardry, man. What are you doing?
Indulging in a spot of vanity. Handsome devil, aren't I? Be that as it may.
sure some people would be happy if there were 2
Ceramorphosis.
girls.
What does it make
I
you
think
think
Cam's
of?
romancing him at the moment, so Cam would be very happy. I know someone on a Discord is very hot for Gale at the moment as well, so I think they'd enjoy it too. First and foremost, that damn tadpole.
Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and greying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood
Hey,
leaking from
you
all
chose to
orifices.
romance Gale, that's
Need to
your
go
fault.
on?
If you're not happy with it.
Day 4, excruciating pain as the skeleton and organs reform and reposition.
Hello!
Day 5,
I'm gay.
the host personality has disappeared. Fingers and toes and limbs elongate. I take it you get the picture?
I do, but you might as well finish the picture.
Day 6, the flesh around the mouth splits to make way for tentacles. Day 7, a mind flayer is born.
We should be having a fever by now. Greying skin, even.
Spot on again. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
Cam, while you're here, actually, what do you think of my guy? Do you think he's hot? I think he's pretty hot. I'm not sure on the beard still.
That, alas, is where my knowledge fails me. A rogue might call it luck, a priest might call it fate. As for myself, I'm a pragmatic. I see the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
Bye. Chris Evans meets Geralt. I am happy with that. That's an attractive combination.
I couldn't help but overhear. Well, all right, I could have helped, but didn't. Anyway, I feel the same. Other than the occasional
great line.
mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected. The voice on the ship
Actually,
told me I've become a beautiful
something I've
weapon.
not heard before. So
What do you think it meant?
That's so fun. Like I say, I've played this game so much, but I've never heard that line of dialogue before. I love that. Excuse me.
For now. But we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to keep looking for a healer. I've said my piece. Good night. Something the matter?
A little bit abrupt, wasn't it? Rude. Wait, what was that last option there?
Something the matter?
Oh, okay, I thought it was like a telling her to leave forever. I was like, a bit harsh. Let's go chat to Sexy, not a vampire man.
I saw you getting a lecture from our magical friend. I have to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a tentacle to be seen.
I'm hoping it'll stay that way.
Naturally. But I was thinking, what if it doesn't?
Like, look how obvious his fangs are.
First sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours.
Oh, he thinks my heart's pretty.
I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer.
Well, don't make me choose. There are too many good options.
Well, that's a little dramatic, don't you think? Come on, you
Oh,
and me.
look at
If
you
had to choose.
calling me dramatic.
A classic.
Oh, with knife.
One good thrust to the heart, and you're gone.
I love a good
We
thrust.
need a good blade, of course. Don't want to waste time hacking and prodding with a dinner knife.
Am I going to romance a
I'm
story?
getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst
I think I might be
scenario,
romancing a story.
obviously.
Like, I hadn't planned to. But I hadn't planned to romance anyone, but... He's a fun guy. And you? How should I kill you?
Oh, my boy. I'd like to see you try.
Isn't he fun?
Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical.
Time to press ahead.
Like, I find Astarion, like, attractive. I've not got the thirst for him that other people on the internet do. But yeah, I was giggling a lot while he was talking to me. It was fun. It was a nice conversation.
Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache. Our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep
No,
your
it's
rest
Sparta.
short. Time is not our ally.
I just think anybody that, you know, offers to stab me in the chest with a knife deserves a little flirtation. Right, nap time.
I'll give it a shot.
Look at him skulking about. He's very cheeked up as well, so that's also a positive. Not that I was looking. Casual observation. Right. Why can I still hear Lae'zel sharpening her sword? I'm sure it'll go away. Yeah, the difficulty mod has definitely been a good addition because I've never been as terrified as I have been playing the game today. So that's it's that fun. Yeah. Yeah, she's still sharpening it. Lae'zel doesn't sharpen sword. Lae'zel is sword. Oh, I feel like everyone's going to attack him because he's now very far ahead. Okay, that'll stop them.
Leave no trace.
Let's turn that back on. It's a 90. Yeah, 75% is a good shot. Yeah, that's one down. Oh my god, stop with the fog clouds, Jesus. In one of my D&D games I play, one of the players is obsessed with fog cloud and just wishes they could cast it at every opportunity.
In my best interest.
Big jump. God, you're so close. Oh, I didn't do long striders. That'll be why. I've made this fight more difficult for myself. That's great. Right. You can do... Can you do Turn Undead yet? Or is that not something we have? No, we do. Okay, that'll be very useful because there are a lot of them.
Let's see.
And you know what? That's 2 of them. Let's give it a go. Then they both saved. Just... It does seem to be my luck today that I'm not allowed to have any success.
No hesitation. Into the bloody fray.
Right, we'll come to this guy.
On my way.
Great job, Gale. Great job. Thank you so much.
Ready or not?
You get any? No. Okay, so we just hit for nothing. Great. So just right here, I guess. Well, actually, if you're still hidden, I will pop you here. Yeah, we did cast it once and it was actually useful, and he was overjoyed. So if it's not clear, Cam is one of the people I play D&D with on a fairly regular basis. Let's start kicking the shit out of this guy. Ah, amazing. What a good start. You.
Keep going.
This guy's concentrating on Fog Cloud, which is just going to be a bastard, so we can kill him. Oh my god. Just so frustrating. So frustrating. Right, I am going to use my Divine Sense though, because it gives me advantage against undead, I believe, which these guys, being skeletons, definitely are. So, oh good, it gives me a 45% chance to. Oh no, it wasn't. Okay, that's on me. Yeah, I'm gonna drink a. Oh, I can't drink a potion of speed. Never mind. So instead, I'm just gonna bonk, chomp. I don't want that. Why am I reading that like Dracula from Hotel Transylvania? I am undead. I thought blah blah. I do not say blah be blah. I genuinely, by the way, really like the Hotel Transylvania films. Very good films. Not like very good. Good enough.
Striking distance.
My review went suddenly did change direction. I like them. They're okay. They'll do. Ow!
Let's go. Just like old times.
Oh, then that's Shadowheart. I was about to shoot Shadowheart. Do I go for the kill? Yes. Oh, if you were doing me want duck, you should have said, me undead, me throw rock, me hate you. Bonk. That was a big bonk. Good job. And then chonk. I was about to ask why this guy's only throwing stones. Then I remembered we stole his weapons when he was still dead, so it is on us. I kind of don't think I need to use the speed potion now. I think I'm actually doing quite well. And Lae'zel's still sharpening her weapon, so that's great. Divine Smite. I mean, if you get a crit, you need to Divine Smite. It's the law. I already did Divine Sense. I'm already on top of it. So, you're the one that's not paying attention, actually. I don't know what that was. Please don't judge me too harshly.
Certainly.
Fire! Amazing. Good job, mate. Oh my god, another critical hit. This is making up for all the... Why did you go for Gale? He wasn't even doing anything. Apart from murder.
Outmaneuver them.
Excellent. It's just the one remaining now. Hello. Hello.
Let's finish this.
Time to push my luck again.
Bam! Easy. I was doing great. No fear of death. That sharpening noise is going to get old real fast. I really hope it stops soon. Maybe if I go to camp and then come back, it will stop. Like, give her the chance to do something else. So it stopped there, so theoretically... There we go. She stopped sharpening her invisible weapon.
Let's see.
Just a brief respite.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Oh my god, it's nearly 11. Right. We'll talk to the person in this tomb, and then I think we'll call it a night. because it's a school night, and I have work in the morning, so I don't want to be going too late. Just late enough, you know. Also, I said don't judge me, and you guys are judging me, and that's mean, and that's not very nice. So I'm ending the stream because you judged me. So it's actually your fault. And that's what I'm going to tell everybody.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
And again, I've got a nice paladin option, which is what manner of undead are you to ask such a question?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yeah, alright, ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Calls me to harm others, no one life. Each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for. I think that depends on the virtue of the life that is lived, is a good answer.
I am curious by what standards thou shalt judge. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Right, so, now that we've met with us, I'll do the next bit of
We
conversation.
have nothing more to discuss. Continue on thy way, as if I were not here. I must attend this place after so many years away. We will see each other again soon.
Soon is rather vague. When exactly?
When the time is proper. I do not know that hour any more than dost thou. But I do know that the longer thou standest here, the farther away our second meeting becomes.
Fun fact, this guy, the guy who voices Withers, voices another character in the game, which is a hairless cat later called His Majesty. Anyway.
How long has it been?
Shut up, Withers. I need to end the stream. Right, I'll mute this. So, anyway, I'm going to end the stream there, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Upcoming streams on the channel are not showing. That's helpful. Oh, there it is. There we go. So yeah, we've got some other streams up and coming. Full list here. If you want to find out more, join our Discord. We stream quite regularly, as you can see. We got D&D games every weekend, and then we've got quite a packed schedule. So please, please, please do watch some of our other streams. We would love to have you. Join the Discord. We'd absolutely love to have you there. And if you fancy it, we also have YouTube channel, Twitters, things like that. Look at all our socials and just be our friends. That's all we want. But thank you again so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!